I gotta remember that patches drop on Thursdays. What is wrong with me? Went to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning. Totally forgot a patch might drop in the morning. So I had plans to get my offense together today, but we're gonna have to probably take that back another day because we gotta take a look at what's going on with the patch. I already put a video out about bracket coverage and it's been fixed, I think. And then I'm gonna take a look at the rest of the stuff that we've been talking about. So if you catch the live stream or you catch this later on, you're gonna get some information on things that are problems. We're gonna see if it's fixed. On defense, focus on that. Then I gotta jump into a game and get a game in against the computer. I wanted to see if the pursuit angles are better. So we'll take a look at that. All right, if anybody has any questions or anything like that, let me know. If you want to change the direction of the stream, you can do that. And I'll be back in about 5 minutes to get started. What's up, main event? What's up, couch coach? How you doing, man? Yeah, I guess there's a little bit more excitement. I'm happy they did it. I'm born glass half empty, guys. So don't take this the wrong way. But I think with Madden dropping, they had to fix some stuff because there's a lot of the coding is the same from what I saw in the beta of Madden when it comes to some of the stuff we're playing with now. So I think that change was going to happen in Madden, but it had to make it in, fixing bracket. And I don't know what else has changed. So we're going to take a look at it right now for the first time. Hold on one second. I'm trying to look at recruiting because the whole recruiting thing is a huge thing too. So the board won't probably. So something in the recruiting game I thought was the biggest note was talking about how the computer is going to be more aggressive on 4-star recruits. I feel like that's pretty big. Because I noticed that, I mean, again, I'm not one of these guys who made a video about how to basically get all the good recruits. I think that was cheesy. I understand. I looked at a couple of them because you want to know, but I honestly didn't even remember what they said. I just kind of used my own method of, hey, this is how I would recruit when I was a coach. So I'm going to go after guys. If they want to come, they want to come. If they're not interested in me in the first couple of weeks, get off my board. You know what I'm saying? Go to the other school. It's all good. So, but there were guys that I have on my board here in Rutgers, which is the one I'm furthest along, that I don't think I really should have a shot at, that the computer doesn't seem like they have any interest in. So I was like, okay, let me keep on going. I mean, this guy right here is a perfect example. 4-star out of Florida, not even one of my recruiting areas. He was on my board. He wanted to come. I've been working on him. I've been looking at Georgia sitting there, right? Iowa, Wisconsin, SC, just hanging out, not even doing anything. So from what I understand, the patch is now going to get Georgia to be like, hey, hold up. And they're going to just start swooping in on my ass, which would suck. I should have probably worked on him a little bit harder. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, that's just going to be interesting. If this is also a situation where you have to restart a league in order for this patch to take effect in recruiting, then I think it's worth restarting because I know a lot of other guys too are probably benefiting just like me. I mean, look at the top of my board here, bro. Like, really? 4 stars? I'm just putting in work on guys that I need. These are position players I need, man. Look at this. You know, I got this guy coming on a visit, right? Did he come on a visit already? No, he's coming soon. So, like, I'm trying to lock up this 4-star D tackle, right? This is the part of the game that's okay. This one here, me and BC are going at it. That's a fair matchup. That's cool. But there's some other 4 stars in here that I'm actually working on. Okay, here's another one. Another one. I mean, I should be able to get maybe 1 or 2 4 stars at Rutgers, but we are a 2-star school. It's not like so. I don't know. This is a little bit of my question. So we'll see when we advance to the next week, which I think is going to happen tonight. I'm going to try to knock out a game real quick. We're going to see if Georgia and Iowa and Wisconsin and SC decide to just start coming after every single 4-star that's available and just start taking them off people's boards. You know what I mean? So whatever. All right. That's just an interesting thing. All right, let me just make a quick clip. I'll be right back. And then we'll get started. And I'm going to read the rest of the post. Sorry. Who just got in here? Real Ben, what's up? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. That's how you got the information. I gotta put my. I don't know how to freaking do all that meta stuff and get my information out. But yeah, you're a Browns fan. That's actually good. I think I might have put in one of my things, one of my what do you call it? I forgot what the tags. I might have put Jim Schwartz's name in there because somebody else told me the same thing when it came to Wade Phillips. That's how they found my channel because I had put Wade Phillips into one of my tags and they were searching for information on Wade Phillips and whatever. So I gotta do a better job of putting the coaches' names that I'm actually talking about and that I've worked for up there. All right. All right. I'll be right back. I just want to check out. I just want to make a clip real quick, send it to somebody. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. What's up, who's man? What's going on, man? Let me see what main event said. I got one recruit that I couldn't bring in for a visit. Oh, okay. So that was one of the things too, huh? That recruits would not come to your, would not even want to visit. I mean, some people don't like to visit. I ain't gonna lie. um, they don't want to visit. They don't want to have a good weekend. All right, so I gotta watch out and don't say things and get my ass in trouble. Get a recruiting violation from 10 years ago. All right. So, didn't what's his name get that? Harbaugh. He got a violation that if he ever does go back to college football, he has to sit out a year. Oh, I love that guy. He's crazy. All right. Anyway, let me go into practice mode, and I'm gonna take a look at my playbook. I call it issues. So, guys who know, you guys know, I usually clip a lot of plays. I give us issues. And you know what? Before I do that, hold on. Let me just kind of add in a play that was a conversation piece on Discord yesterday. I'm gonna quickly add in. Oh, this isn't the me and my other controller. Gonna add in a post wheel combination just to kind of study it a little bit. That was something that people were talking about. I think it'd be worth taking a look at. Give me 1 second. If there's any plays you guys know that are really tough to stop, if you're playing any type of match or quarters coverage, match 3 or match 4, let me know. I'm quickly just going to update my issues book here. I call it issues because we want to always make sure we cover some of the problems of the game. Sometimes it's hard to fix. I think empty quads is a formation that just stays in my book all the time because it's just, you never know if they actually ever will fix it one day. Anyway, I think any 2x2 has this play. I don't even know what formation. Oh, wait, wait, hold on. You guys see this? You guys see the playbooks? Is that crazy? Am I bugging? Am I dreaming? They put them in alphabetical order, bro. They put them in alphabetical order. I'm telling you, man, these guys, they don't tell us everything. They don't tell us everything. Oh, sucky. Oh, we're back. We're back, boys. Oh, boy, I'm about to clip this right here. Hallelujah. Ooh, praise the Lord. See, they don't tell us. That's why people be asking me, oh, they don't tell you. Oh, you're a conspiracy theory guy. They don't tell you everything. They don't tell you all the fixes, man, in the notes. Look at this. Look at that. By accident. Found it. What the hell? Yeah, I know. Okay, so now you got to take it to the next level, coach. I feel you, though. How does it work when you get into actually making a new playbook? So we're going to do that. So this stream has now become the playbooks. The playbooks are fixed. Are they? But at least you can find your plays, man. Holy crap. Lord. Let me stream. Let me clip this little piece and give it out to the community real quick. At least on the some of the message boards. I'll be back in 1 second, guys. All right. Well, that's a good thing. It's 2 for 2, EA. Keep it going. Keep it going. Man, they don't share it. You know, honestly, again, they've made changes to Quarters coverage, and there was never even a patch, bro. Like, it would happen randomly. Like, it would be a server upgrade, maintenance upgrade. Every time there's a maintenance upgrade, we know they can fix Dynasty stuff without patching it, but they can fix sometimes gameplay stuff. I'm almost 100% sure on that. I've seen it happen. All of a sudden, let me turn this down. All of a sudden, a route's working, a route's not being covered, and then all of a sudden it's fixed. So I'm just letting you know. But anyway, wow. Okay, so now we gotta do a quick playbook test. Is it still gonna be, I'm assuming because they put it in alphabetical order, it's gonna be this way now when you jump into the game too. But the great fix would be if they actually allowed us to put plays in the order that we want, right? So that's the test. So we gotta work through. Help me out here, guys. If I'm getting too excited, you know what I'm saying? Just say, yo, slow down, yo. Just slow down and hurry up. Slow down and hurry up. That's what my coach used to say back in the day. Slow down and hurry up. All right, so let's go with make a new offense. Actually, you know, I can use probably, you know, I don't even want to use one of my blank books. I'm just going to start from scratch. You're going to just watch me do it from scratch if you don't mind. This is how I do it. So go into the game plan. Pretty sure it'd be good for me. Let me just go to Hail Mary and just copy all these plays to all the situations just so that it'd be easy, so that when I go through the playbook here and delete stuff, I don't have to worry about plays that are part of situations that won't delete. So it should delete everything. Now, the one thing is in old games, there are always 1 or 2 formations that need to stay in a book. With the way the game is played currently, you don't need to do that. You can actually get rid of everything, which might have been a bug by itself. We're about to find out. This might be like old school Madden where 1 formation or 2 formations have to stay, but we're going to find out pretty quickly here. All right, you see, I'm not being able to get rid of this whole formation. So there's always, yeah, this is going back to the way Madden was, I'm pretty sure. Unless this disappeared, it didn't show it to me. Hold on. Okay, it is gone. All right, let's see if we can even save this. Sometimes if you can't save it, it's a problem. All right, you can save it. So I'm just going to copy over my blank book right here. All right, cool. So that's good. Good start. So let's just go create an offense now. Whoops, not my fault. Offense, blank. Use the blank book. All right. So let's find out how it works. Let's start with let's say you wanted to build a playbook, which I technically have to do. And thank God this happened, right? I want to build it my way. I know this is boring, but let me just pick out some plays, okay? Let me just pick out, because this used to be all over the place. If they combine both of these things, I'll be really happy, guys. I'm doing this on purpose. Picking the first play and the last play, end around and stretch. Okay. Let's say I want pro, then I want pro. I want to go to close because I want this order of operation. Something I can remember real quick, right? Slot. So these are, remember, the way it is currently, it would stick to these spots. It's hard-coded in there. So even though I picked pro first and then I went back up to close, it's going to show up. Currently, it would show up as close would be the first formation and then pro would be the second. I want it to be the other way. So let's just see what happens, all right? This would be a good little test. And then I'll just put slot in there just to give me a third thing, all right? Cool, cool, cool. So again, the old way would put close, pro, and slot. Slot wasn't necessary, but right now I want the first 2 to be switched. All right, let me just save this real quick. I'll come back and worry about the order of the plays later. That's minor league right now. But thank God we can find formations. I mean, that by itself is a win, right? I mean, that's a win. You can't be mad at that. Now you can get through at least find. It was annoying to be able to find formations and stuff like that, man. It was a headache. I gotta change this back to my custom area so I don't have to flip through all this crap every time I do this. All right, test. So this is gonna be a test to see if it's the order that you put it in as it used to be in Madden, which will show up as pro, close, slot, or is it gonna be close, pro, slot? Okay. Yep. Okay, so that part is still there, guys. You can't fix that. Oh, Slot. How did Slot get there? How did Slot get ahead of Puddin? See, I'm glad I did put Slot in there. Slot was the third thing I put in there, right? Hold on. Let me look at it from here. Yeah, close. How did Slot get in front of freaking Pro? So it looks like we might have some random order situation here, because Slot was the third one on the list of plays, and it was also the third one that I put in. It should not be in front of Pro. To me, this is important when it comes to organizing a book, so you can have a flow to it. I'm thinking though it's hard coded to where they are still in the actual order of alphabetical order. So the other thing I want to take a look at was the order that I selected the plays. It's probably going to be hard to do. I selected them wrong. Don't worry about that for now. That's too much to think about. So, all right, now let's just put them all in. Let's see what they all do, and I'll screenshot it real quick. Just picking one formation real quick, and we'll just see what order they put them in, so then it makes sense. Make it make sense. Well, this doesn't lie to you. Remember I told you about this, guys? When you make audibles or you look at it from the playbook thing, they will tell you, oh no, this actually lies to you. Okay. So this lies to you. If you look at it from this angle, right? This my playbook, the plays in your book, but when you go to the audibles, this is the order it's going to be in. That's what it looks like. That's what happened there. So that's why I'm assuming. We can kind of keep on testing it real quick. If you guys have any questions, I'll take a look over there in a second. Let's just continue. So remember, close, Pro, Slot, even though they're not, Slot is above Pro for whatever weird reason that is. All right, let's go to 2x2. Let's just look at something that's a little bit more common. Oops. Let's go to doubles. I'm just going to do it how it hits my brain. This is how I would make a book naturally. I always usually start every year just like this, so you guys can learn how I do it. I usually start with doubles, halfback week, right? I'm just picking one play for now. I don't have time to worry about the play order right now. Then usually I would go from that to doubles. And then I would go to tray. Not tray. What is it? Y off. Oh, I forget the name. Y trips, my fault. Nope, not this one. Y trips week. I'm just curious if it's going to stay in this order. That's what I'm going to try to do now. And then now we can go to Y trips. All right, 4x1. And then I would go to 3x1 nub with the back to that same side. And to me, it's just a nice way to start. It's not always in this exact order, but this is kind of the idea that I usually play around with, right? All right, so from a formation standpoint, it's showing me doubles. Halfback, yeah, it's putting it in a different order than what I had. But you know what? I can still live in this world. It's not crazy. This is the playbook order that is showing me that it should be, because I think this is based on alphabetical order. This is what it's actually going to be. And I'm going to take a screenshot of this because I think this is what it's actually going to be. Doubles, Y trips. It's in order. So this is going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt, guys. If you want to actually put them in the order that you want, that's going to be a pain in the butt. This is what I expect to see when I get out there. Even over here, it doesn't even give you an accurate assessment of what I did. I didn't put them in this order completely, so whatever. But at least you can probably keep things closer than what they were. You can try to learn it. It's not perfect. The most important thing is that when you're trying to find plays, I guess you go through there and not be crazy. Let me look at each formation. Let me look at single back, ace, wing, bunch. Yeah, this is all there. So you can build a book quickly. Now, how you want it to look when you get on the field, that's a different story. So I'm a little disappointed with that, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying. But at least you know when you look at the audibles, that's going to be the order of your book. So if you're like me and you make a book based off of how it looks sometimes, because it just helps your brain when you're playing. Like Shotty used to always say, Schottheimer, however it hits your brain, learn it that way. But this is going to be a little bit annoying. We'll see what happens in Madden. But I definitely knew when Madden dropped and people started making custom books, they weren't going to make us go through all those formations in a weird way, man. That would have been crazy. Would have been nuts. I said I was going to change this. I'll do it next time. Drink some seltzer water. It's annoying when you're trying to like, you know what's more annoying, honestly? The hard-coded way was actually not bad because if I wanted to update my book, sometimes I would have to delete formations out of the way so that we can move the formation to where it needs to be, if that makes any sense. Okay, so shotgun here. So this is doubles, wide trips. Yeah, this is out of order from what I wanted. This isn't even close to what I wanted. So this right here, doubles, wide trips, doubles, halfback weak, wide trips, doubles. It's the same thing I had here, right? Yep. So at least you don't have to go into the game to see where it's going to land. That was the one thing about Madden. You had to go into the game because this chart right here, where you edit your audibles, it would be different than the order that's in the game. So at least you can just kind of sit in that screen and you can at least know what it's going to be. There's the other screen. Did I screenshot it? I don't think I did. It wasn't important. Anyway, that's that. Well, take it as a little bit of a win. And then I know they made the change with the defensive book that you can add in the 4.25 and all that stuff. So that's good. I actually was really I'm still content to actually use the stock books. I'm actually still thinking about doing that because of the issue when it comes to the shells. I can take a look at that real quick. Let's make a defensive book. Let's just, if you guys don't know about the issues about, if you don't have that defense in your book, the shell will not work. So if we make a defensive book, I think I can use the book I already have. All right, and then I do have one play in there. So I work with 4.25. That's one of my favorite just overall defenses in life. So I'm going to work with this one. I'm just going to add in plays that, I know will be a problem. So 6, 9, 6 trap. There will be no cover 6 shell unless you actually put in regular cover 6, which is a different play. Where is it? Pretty sure it's in here. There it goes. So if you don't call this play, usually it's not going to be in the game. So let's see what happens, all right? Same thing with 3. If you want to call a cover 3 shell, you have to have 3 sky in your playbook in order for it to work. In this formation specifically, I can't call 3 match, which is my preferred way to play it. It won't work. All right, so let's just test out those 2 plays. I don't really cover 9 right now. It's fine. Let me just test out those 2 plays and just see how it works. Let me just see if this actually is still a problem. Oh, this defense is screwed up, isn't it? Oh, I took out the play that I needed. What the hell play did I have? Let me just put all the plays in there and get out the ones that actually will be 2. I'm going backwards here, guys. 2, 6. I'm pretty sure 0, you can use 2 different things. But casino, I'm just going to get rid of all these. Casino. You can keep casino in there, actually. 3 match, get rid of 3 sky. Where's 3 sky? Get rid of 3 sky, and then cover 2. Again, if you don't have these things, I don't think they would. I think they probably didn't make a change to this. If they did, I'd be surprised, but I got to check it out. I think 2 contain is the only cover 2 here, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let me just kind of check this out real quick. Oh, there is another cover 2 right there. So I keep 2 contain in there. I think this is messed up, so let me just add a play in. I think this is where it's screwed up. All right, let's test this out. All right, testing for EA Sports. And for you guys, that's what it's for. This wasn't in the notes, Sebastian, that playbooks orders, alphabetical orders would be fixed. I honestly believe certain things that are just embarrassing that they don't think it's worth saying, they're not going to say. I won't say it's embarrassing, but it's a minor thing, even though it's big to us. And it would just make them look a little bit like sloppy if they actually had to put that into a note that the playbooks weren't in order. It would just make this thing like 100 things. 100. Also, but they didn't put in there that bracket coverage was fixed. I mean, what the hell? So that's kind of annoying. All right, so again, this is where I'm at. So I have a whole bunch of calls here in Big Nickel over G, but my shells. All right, 2-man is there. I must have forgot that in cover 4. Okay, yeah. 2-man is in here in cover 4, but there's still no cover 0. There's no cover 3. So when I make a playbook, like I'm not going to call cover 3 Sky, probably. Maybe not, right? So when I make a book, I just don't want to have to think about it. So I don't have it. That's how books become clean when you make custom books. You get like the 9 calls you need, and then you can use it during a game and actually flip through it quickly and not flip through a whole bunch of junk. That's why people do customs, right? It's one of the reasons. But when it comes to the shells, you got to keep some of that junk in there so that you can at least run the shells if you want to run different shells. So that whole process to me was just too much. And I was just like, forget it. I'm just going to run stock books. And I'll just put things into my favorites so that I can just find it quickly. And then I'll mess with to keep all the shells in order. That's kind of where I'm at. So this year may be a year where I'm not going to really kind of like give you guys stock custom books. There's no reason to. I can give you the plays that you need out of a stock book and you can roll with it. In the college game, there's a lot of good playbooks. I don't think you need to have every formation in a book anyway. So now the last thing would be, and I'll check this on my own time because it'll be too much, is to check the order of these plays and how they come out. So actually, let me just screenshot this real quick. This will be easy. If I screenshot the first couple lines, I'll probably be able to figure out if this is the order in the editor. And where can you find it? Let's just go find that real quick. Big Nickel. And then we'll be done with the playbook stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, play cooldown does make a problem. It does make it a problem. As long as you have enough plays, though. I did play a game yesterday. The game I played against the TCU Horned Frogs, they had play cooldown in there. I wasn't even ready for it, and I was playing against an option guy where I needed to run only really there was only 3 or 4 plays that I wanted to run against them, and that's the way it has to be when you play a team like that. I'm gonna make a whole video on how to slow down the option defense, probably to that guy's disdain. He's not gonna be upset. But anyway, I think it's good to know because it's an annoying offense. I'm not gonna lie. Anybody that feels good about just coming out and just running the ball every single play, it's just, come on, bro. This isn't 1920. Anyway, that's just my feeling. But anyway, I don't want to ruin other people's fun. Let's go with, where am I at? Defensive book, test. I'm just going to see where the order is here. So I'm going to go to this part of the book, which is probably the wrong thing. 6 trap, 9, 3. Again, I think this is the order that you can put it in when you actually select the defense, right? So I went to Big Nickel over G, and yeah, 6, 3 blitz, right? All right, so that's in that order. This is the order of when you select it actually in the playbook editor. Does this match the order of the audibles? 6 trap, 9, strong safety, blitz, 3. So if I'm looking for a play, yeah, that's staying in that same order. So this is still hard-coded. That's what it looks like. Let's test it out. So it was 6 trap, 9, blitz, 3. Let me see. Here, was it the same? 6 trap, 9, blitz, 3. Yep. The next one's going to be casino blitz, weak safety, blitz, 3, weak safety, blitz, 2. Yep. Okay, so that's staying. I'm not going to even go past that. That's staying in order. So however you pick your plays, guys, if you want to have any type of flow to it, it's exactly how it looks in the actual editor. I'm pretty sure that it is the way it is on defense. I don't know about the actual formations. This may not be the same, so you guys can mess around with that. But there aren't that many defensive formations. To me, that's not a big deal. Offensively, that's more of an important thing. But these will be in the order that you put them. So if you want to have cover 3 match be your first play in your defense, you better get rid of everything. You know what I mean? Come on. I gotta get rid of all the plays real quick. Can I do it from here? Actually, I gotta get rid of this real fast. This is here. That's fine. If I delete all plays, what happens? they all disappear, but then this is going to be screwed up over here. Sorry guys, just testing something out, then we'll move on from here. Yeah, this is going to be, I mean, you got to just get used to it. There's nothing you can do about this stuff. So that was kind of the way it was anyway, before the patch, so it's no big deal. Like, I'm giving you my cocktail from my personal book that I like, just so you know. Just giving you how I would run it. What was the other one? I'm drawing a blank right now. What the hell is it? Jeez. Alright. Yeah, it would be something like this. Like, I would want 6 invert palms and to have 3 match, like, in one deal where I could just look at it, right? I don't even care if it's a second line. I just want to make sure this is going to work the way it is. Let's say I do want to just take these plays. I don't know if palms is going to give me a cover 4. I don't think it will. So I would have to have quarters ready to go, 3, and then I don't know what other coverage I want. But they would be in this order. I'm hoping I can find something that I want. I know I'm rambling, guys. Apologize. Yeah, that's not gonna be the way I want it. All right, no big deal. I'll probably just use something like this. God. I'll be right there to the chat, guys, to see what you guys, if you have any questions. I'm just kind of making a playbook for myself on defense just to see how it would work. And while I'm there, let me just put another formation in real quick. I don't want to waste time. Assuming the formations are going to be in order. We talked about that already, right? So big nickel to lead off. That means if I was to put any of these, actually this was random in the offense. It wasn't in order, just like Madden used to be. So if I wanted to have 3-3-5, I don't know if it's going to be at top. I don't know if it's going to be below. I would have to check it out. But where's a regular nickel? It's at the bottom. Let me just take real quick a nickel over. I'm just going to pick one play. And then if I wanted to come back up to dime, pick one play. So the way it's probably going to be is just, okay, that's actually in order there. That's good. Did I get lucky? See, here's what I think. I'm worried about it being in this order of it being big nickel, dime, and then nickel, but I think it's actually going to come out in this order for whatever reason. It's not because I picked it like that. I'm pretty sure. I guess I can find out real quick. If I added in a 3-3-5 high, 3 high defense. Let me just, I prefer this one. Where is it at? Oh, they call them both 3 high. One's at the mid. I like the high one better. Okay, let me just see here. Yeah, see this one to the top. So it's kind of random. I think it's random. The order of this is going to be random. So that's the way it's going to be. Let me just get rid of that. I don't need that right now. Let me just get this last test and then we'll do something else. I'll look at the chat right here real quick too. Really more of an issue on defense for you? I guess because you need to find the players quickly on defense, right? Since you're kind of like, it depends on how fast the offense is going. That makes sense. Let me go to settings. Let me just get my test books in there so I don't have to constantly do this. Practice. This is more about looking at the order of the book for a defense that those plays that I want in order, I just want to see if they stay in order. I should have a bunch of shells on top. I should have cover 9, cover 2, I think cover 3 and cover 4 quarters to start. Yep, 9 quarters, 3 sky, that's what it was, yep. So this is going to stay in the order just like you see it. So offense, defense, however you pick the plays, they're going to stay hard coded in that order, not the order like it is in Madden where you pick a play, whichever one's the last one goes to the back of the book. That happens on most plays within a formation. So he's got to live with it. But at least here, you know, I can probably mess with this. These are the two shells I would probably use cover 3 and cover 4 anyway. So anyway, that's just my own little thing. I think we're working though. Nickel, dime, just like I said, this is going to be the order, which is fine by me. I usually make playbooks just so you know, and I actually just use like 3 or 4 formations because I want them to stay in order. That's just my OCD coming in, I guess. When you're in a game, you want to be comfortable as possible. It's like I'll tell you what, I know coordinators in real life spend tons of hours on play call sheets. They spend more hours designing a play call sheet, redesigning it, because when you're in the game, if it doesn't hit you and you can't find plays quickly, you got to change it up. You know what I mean? So everybody's a little bit different. All right. So let's get to gameplay now. Somebody said I was really excited about the cut. Yeah. I was just, honestly, man, I thought the alphabetical order was going to give me a little bit more than that. Because to me, it was like they were moving in the right direction, but it's okay. I'm happy that at least now I can find plays quickly. That's a good thing. Especially when it comes to shotgun formation, that was annoying as hell. You had to cycle through a million plays. Let's keep it this way, actually. Open practice. All right, let's get back to, I was actually going in there to find a route. I never did, so I got to go find a switch route. Anybody know, probably 2x2 spread formations, I can go get a switch route, right? I call it a switch route. Just a post wheel combination. Issues. I'm just going to find one real quick. Now I can find it quickly. This is how the whole thing started. So let's go to shotgun. I can go to the back of the book and start looking at the spread formations. And that would give me a 2x2. I know 2x2 spread will have it, since they have all the run and shoot plays in here. Still long to get through the book, huh? All right, here we go. Just regular spread, please. I should just put this whole thing in there. All the R&S stuff is the problem. You know what I mean? All this R&S switch. Just put that in there. That's just a weird. This is not the same thing. Circle's never been the exact same play because that guy comes across the field, but I'm going to put it in there anyway. Again, what I'm looking at here is I'm going to look at quarters coverage and just how it plays versus these type of routes and the issues and how quarters and palms might play a little bit different too. If I remember correctly, that was a while ago, but it has to be more. Okay, this one is the most popular one, I think, right here. All right. And is there anything else at the end here? Nope. All right. So I just wanted to save that. Let's put them in the audible so I can use them on the field. You know, I do have my checklist. Later on for Patreon guys, I will go through my checklist and actually like make short videos, 1-minute videos, and add it to that spreadsheet where all the problems are. So you can have it, and then we'll do that today. At the end, later on, I'll give it to you guys. I haven't even finished that project myself, but this was a problem. This was a problem. That's always a problem. This, I think, by the way, the shock option, I can talk about that today. I think I know why that's a problem. More than just the front side route. I think it has to do with the option route. And this is that fake 3x1 bunch problem. So this is some of them. This isn't all the problems, but this is some of the stuff I've seen people talk about. So let's just save this book. And let's move on to the field. And let's see if any quarter stuff has been changed. I usually do this when a patch drops is the first thing I do. I just turn on the game and just check all these things. And then most of the time, I don't talk to you guys about it because they didn't fix it. So that's what usually happens. Come on. And then I'm going to play a game, and that'll be good for me to see the pursuit angles and see if it's any better. My team was Rutgers, so they're not great. All right, I'll save that for later. Let's go right into... I'll do this one right here. Guys on my Patreon, you know exactly what the issues are with this. I'm not going to repeat every little thing about it, but I'm not here trying to give out a bunch of glitches at the same time. I always talk about things need to be done responsible. You know what I mean? Responsible. So, not to be a glitch site. Not gonna be a glitch site. All right, that's not fixed. You guys who know. I didn't think that. I had a feeling they wouldn't have fixed some of this stuff here. This has actually been semi already fixed, kind of, sort of. Let's do it with just the regular one here. This is a big one here. I can talk about this because I do want to put together my 3x1 video, full 3x1 video. This backside quarter flat defender, when he didn't have any work, right? Just the same thing as the quarter flat defender over here, even in 2x2. When they don't have any work, they start sinking back. And when they start sinking back, they were affecting the coverages behind them. So the guys behind it was not match people. That was one. Number two, this is also a pseudo bunch. This is a bunch like thing. So box coverage is being activated with these four guys against this formation. So the safety right here is going to take he's going to take the first vertical to the inside. So technically the first vertical to the inside is number 3. So he's going to go there. The corner is going to take the first vertical to the outside. Technically that guy is who? Number 1. So nobody was on number 2. So that was a problem. And then also this safety wouldn't poach correctly sometimes because of what happened with the quarter flat defender. So let's just take a look. They got rid of the quarter flat problem. So the safety is going to poach 3 on the backside. So that's good. Okay, that's the first play. It looks like the safety over at number 2 actually fixed himself there. Let's see what happens here. It's 2 for 2 is fixed. 2 for 2. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. Again, some of these problems I know they would have been in Madden, and I had the feeling that they were like, we can't let that happen to the main product. Okay, so it looks like right now, quarters coverage versus these pseudo bunches, they changed the coding a little bit. Now, is that going to affect some other routes? You better believe it. We're going to have some problems in some other areas, but this is good. This route was not covered by quarters coverage, just so you know. It was a one-play touchdown a couple days ago. All right, so right now, this right here in general, you got to always test quarters, guys. I've always said in every video that I've ever started from 2021, you got to always start with this. This is the beginning of everything. This should be now you get a cone on the backside with this cut split. That's what I call it. So this safety is going to come and take the underneath route. This corner is going to become now your poacher on 3. He's looking for 3 vertical. And then everything else should be good. Oh, the safety did it here, though. And we talked about the difference in the routes. But if you see it, the safety made that mistake that I thought he was going to make in the other route. All right, so this isn't fixed. So the difference is, and we spent a whole stream on this, talking about the difference in the routes, the angles of the routes, because these routes are angled a little bit different, more vertical than this. Maybe not. Hold on. Maybe it does look the same. That's that. PA crossers. Am I bugging out right now? This should not be anything different. Those are skinny posts. Yeah, he's more of a, this is not skinny posts. These are vertical routes. So anybody who watches this, you guys have an answer for this. Well, again, my answer is going to be versus this formation, guys. I'm probably not going to play a lot of box versus this loose type of formation. I'm going to take this player and put him into a hard flat, put him into a curl flat, or do anything with him, man him up, and that's going to just take the backs. That's going to make that whole side stay as a zone defense. So you basically zone it. I've talked about that in videos in the past. Zone it is just a way to kind of play zone within a match coverage. It turns into more of a, I'm going to use the word zone match instead of a man match. I had a big conversation on that, and I think I finally got it. So it's more of a zone match. Basically, you play your zone until somebody comes into your area, and then you got them. Man matches, I have the first vertical inside. I have the first, you're looking at men. You're looking for really, this is a little bit weird to say. Usually you're looking at one receiver saying, I got number 1. In this case, you're looking at it, I don't want to get too detailed. But man match and zone match are different. The other problem, playing man matches is going to be the problem. So anyway, all right. And then the other thing was that I have here is the glitches with verticals bug out just regular box. Yeah, well, I'm going to get into regular box. That's a whole separate deal. But yes, it does. So if you do have a regular bunch, it's the same thing. It's the same problem we had in Madden 23. Madden 23 gave us that problem where if you found routes where you had 3 verticals, nobody wheeling, a wheel doesn't count as a vertical to the game. So just everybody going vertically down the field, like dagger was a big play. Remember this, I call it like the crosser dagger or the speedo, I call it speedo, but basically number 1 would run that kind of like slight outside release deep dig at 15 yards. Number 2 would go vertical up the field, if I'm not mistaken. And number 2 would work that over route, that deep crosser. Somebody would go vertical. I think number 2 went vertical. Normally number 3 went to the flat on dagger, right? He's the control player underneath. All you had to do was just audible like number 3 on a vertical or something like that. Number 2 on a vertical. Yeah, number 3 would have to go vertical, and you can get guys wide open. All right. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I used to do the people that were cheesers, and I would just abuse them with it when I knew they were in quarters, and I didn't care. Guys that I didn't think, wanted to understand this stuff and were doing their own evil things on other parts of the game. But we still have a problem here. We'll look at bunch in a separate video or a separate time, but we're gonna see it. We're gonna see that be a problem. There's no way they ever fix this one, but I always test it just because it's like one day when it does, I'm gonna have a viral moment. But let's just test the good old vertical double under. Of course, it never works. It's never great, but I'm in the boundary too, but I'm just gonna run it from here. I don't care. Yeah, it's always a problem. Right. So they haven't done any work on quarters per se, except potentially the deep over routes. The crossing routes are playing a little bit better. So this route right here, this PA crosses, that was a problem. It may not be a problem anymore. Another problem, and I'm gonna give this one out for free. I don't really care because I think it's important to know. Is what was it? I can make this one up real quick. Let me get a 2x2 formation. I forgot about this. We'll come to this right here. If you play regular quarters inside the red zone, inside the tight red zone, this was a problem. Somebody talked about it in the game plan Discord, so I kind of just went and looked at it. Definitely, if you're in the 20 and in, it's going to be a problem. Right? Really, it's all about those corners. Are those corners? Are they standing on the 15-yard line or in? If they are, it could be an issue. So I'm going to put number 1 on a post, number 2 on a corner. So right here we have a post corner. This is regular quarters. So there's a little bit of an issue where the corner is not matching the post down in the red zone. So I know the nickel got in the way because he had no work, but this is a problem in the red zone. All right, so got to make sure you know about that. I didn't put this in my 2x2 video because I just felt like we needed to talk about this separately in the red zone. And actually, I didn't know about it until after I made the video. So that's that. That's a problem. Okay. I should have guessed that all the quarter stuff wasn't fixed. They'd probably have to do that another day, another time. Let's look at the switch route real quick, if anybody cares to look at that. Box versus 3 verts isn't good unless you are poaching the backside, yeah, which I don't like. I don't like poaching. I don't think you should have to poach the backside. I mean, then you're playing 5/3. It's annoying as hell. Well, no, it doesn't. Actually, no, but number 2 is not going to be covered correctly either. Because what's going to happen is the safety is going to actually take 3 vertical. Nobody's going to be with 2. So you're going to have 2 players on number 3 running a vertical route. So unless you're talking about taking the nickel, I talked about this already. If you haven't watched Sebastian, I made that long video, that long form 1-hour video, and you can just go look at the quarter flat defender. Quarter flat defenders and quarters coverage, if they don't have any work, meaning that nobody's coming to the flat, they will start to sink underneath. And versus dagger routes or end breaking routes, they would try to match number 1 inside. So they sink underneath number 2 to start, but then they're really looking at 1. So it's just a weird deal. But I do get it. When I get to 3x1, there's a reason why they do that. And there are teams in real life that teach your nickel to do that. There are also some formations that you want your nickel to actually back up. So he's kind of a wild card player that usually when I used to teach nickels, I would teach that stuff later. I would make sure they were really good at playing at from 5 to 10 yards underneath and watching for a new number 3 coming from the backfield or the other side. But currently, the game is putting in some rules to kind of help out with other routes. But also with the way the corner is playing, again, nobody really knows why the corner decides to not take routes inside sometimes. I wish they would explain that part. But that's another story for another day. Spot drop in the red zone? Yeah, I'm with you. I think, honestly, I talked about this before. In today's football, too, not everybody's matching everything anymore, guys. Like, people are playing spot drop more than you think. They call it vision zone, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what the new spot drop is, you know? And that's what it is. And maybe vision zoning is really just playing a zone match where you're kind of dropping to a spot, eyes on the quarterback with awareness of the routes around you, relating to them, but not necessarily just matching them, not turning your back to the quarterback and running with them. I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of people are doing, especially the guys who are part of the 49ers system. I'm going to call it the 49ers system because I'm not sure how much Seattle was doing this back in the day, but you have Saleh who started it, and then you have D'Amico Ryans who's doing it. Now you're going to have the new coach in San Francisco, I forget his name, old safety from back in the day. He's going to be doing it, and I think a lot of colleges are doing it where they're not even teaching match anymore. They're just saying, the mentors. You watch the tape? I think I made that video. I'm going to watch more mentors today. I mean, he's spot dropping more. They're relating to, they're playing zone with eyes on the quarterback. And it makes sense because if you're going to pressure the college quarterback, he's probably going to throw it right to you. You want to see the ball coming out, you know? And it takes less time to teach spot drop than teaching match. So anyway, I just got off on a tangent. Let me take a look at this route right here. Let me just call a play real quick and then reset it. Don't tell me they're not playing this correctly. So who was in the Discord talking about this? I'm pretty sure K-Ghost, you saw this. This is not the route I wanted. That route is sick. Circles like more like a over route. Let me just do RNS. Oh wait, oh, it's on the other side. Okay, let me just flip this real quick. Sorry guys. All right, so I haven't really studied this as much as I probably should have. That's my fault. This should be like day one study. So just regular quarters, right? Post switch. Again, to me, this is not a wheel route. I keep talking about it. Look at number 2. That's not a wheel release. A wheel will be him working to the flat hard, like almost turning over his outside shoulder and then working up. It's a flatter release. It's kind of different. This is more of a vertical release. It's just a slight angle. Like sometimes we would just call it like a speed burst. You know what I mean? Or outside release, you know? But that's an automatic switch route. And a lot of times also, you will see this route be run in an inverted formation. So number 2 would be on the line. Number 1 and number 2 would be closer than usual. All right. Usually they'd be more spread out. I'm pretty sure that most spread formations, the number 2 is like lined up inside the hash by like 3 yards. I'm not sure, but you can get some split tells. And if that's the case, you basically you let the quarter flat defender play his normal quarter flat. So in his mind, he's going to see that too as also a vertical route. So he's going to kind of work out with it for a little bit, but then he's going to kind of, just for leverage, and then he's going to sit back in here and look for a new number 3. But these 2 corners and the safeties in real life should switch this off. They wouldn't lock on to their receivers. So what, in my world, a zone it is, and this comes from the Rex Ryan old school Nolan stuff, is that basically it's almost like playing box. The corner's going to take the first vertical outside, and this player is going to take the first vertical inside. And we're going to give them up into a certain point to let them switch. So like if this switch happens in the first 5 yards, then it's just easy math. It's like an in and out. This corner is going to take this route, and this safety is going to take this one because the switch happened quickly. You guys didn't fool us. Now, if this was a real post wheel route, a post corner route, or a post in a corner, and they switch past 10 yards, we got to lock on at some point. You know what I mean? We can't sit there and wait forever. But sometimes you can be smart and tell your players to wait for it because you know it's coming. So long story short, this should be this guy here. But the game is coded that for whatever reason, this corner who is very inconsistent on playing inside breaking routes, all of a sudden when he gets this post route, he's locked onto it. He's gone. And then you have this player coming over here and taking this guy. So what ends up happening is you usually get poor leverage with the corner and he's usually beat. or this guy kind of bumps into a nickel and gets in the way and doesn't cover the post very well. So the only answer I can think of in regular quarters, if you know this is coming, guys, or you think this is something you got to worry about, the great thing that I love what they did this year is actually allowing you to go hard flat, curl flat, and now changing this into just regular spot drop quarters. And you can live in this world, okay? It's not the worst thing. I would use the nickel and just stay inside number 2 if he ever does run an inside route under 10 yards. Otherwise, just that's it. And you can just play quarters to this and just let it rock. All right, let me just show you some examples and stop talking. But anybody have any questions to that? That's just, they're never going to get to that point. I don't think they will. I don't really think they care to be honest with you. That's kind of where I'm at. I think they just say whatever. And this is something, if you ever play somebody that's running the post wheel combination all day, like more than 5 times a game, they're trying to get you. They're trying to get you and they're trying to get somebody wide open. Simple as that. But obviously this post, okay, the corner played that pretty well. I ain't going to lie. That was pretty good. Again, technique-wise, if the game allows you to play it well, it's not the worst thing either, but they're going to lock on. So you're getting 2 players over here because the nickel's counting that as a wheel route, which is okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that too. I'm going to come back to the chat right now here in a second. Again, the computer's now making me look bad because they're actually playing it, but that's still not the way you want to play it. Oh, what's up? What's going on? Oh, you guys got a lot going on. Halfley would probably do the same thing, to be honest with you. You have to understand Halfley's background. He was with Mike Penn in Cleveland for a year. So he learned a lot of the Raven stuff. It was funny because I won't even get into the story. Anyway, Halfley was one of my college coaches. He was a GA when I was a player. So I know him. What the hell? Okay. I'm going back and reading this back, so I'm a little bit behind. I'm sorry. All right, so the red zone. Did they change the Meg corners and palms? We can look at that next. I'm about to do palms next. On dagger, I think the outside corner matches the 2 vertical. All right, we can take a look at that. If you're talking about palms, yeah, if we can get the safety to play over to the second vertical in box, we will be fine. No, there is nobody that talks about the Niners system, bro. The closest one is match quarters. Odie Alexander. He did a video on how they play like a 2-up player and cover 3 to 2x2. He was talking about how Fred Warner basically plays like he hunts up crossing routes when they play cover 3. So it would usually be him, but it's the hook player in cover 3 match that doesn't have the back to his side. He becomes like a 2-up player and looks for any type of vertical route, any type of crossing route from 2 or 1, really. It's not even just about number 2. But I don't know anybody that actually talks about it. Because, again, I was talking about this in the Discord. I think they're going back to playing like an older school way of playing coverage where they play more of the zone match where they're, for example, so instead of having a quarter flat player right here, what is he going to do? His responsibility is to take 2 out, right? Under 10 yards. When 3 is away, he's going to stay inside of 2. He's going to jam a collision, read 2 to 3, and that's it. It's pretty much a simple job that way, right? If you do get a wheel, 2 out, and he goes up, you buy him. So that's the quarter flat responsibility in less than 5 seconds. But the way he teaches it, if you watch the films, and I've talked about this in videos watching especially the Texans, 2 goes vertical. Let me just put a vertical route here. It's more like I'm going to stay inside leverage of 2, right? Carry him up to 10 yards, right? And then from there, I would just break out to 1, right? So he's kind of like he's holding his vertical position up until this point to kind of help take away a lot of the inside routes. And then he'll break outside late to curls or whatever it might be. So it's more like a vertical drop. And they do it in cover 3 as well. So in cover 3, you'll see them almost like hold that seam, which they actually have in the game right now. If you want to do it, you can. We can talk about that later. At least in this game you can, not in Madden. But you can have this guy hold a vertical seam and then break out. So I've watched lots of Niners film. Niners is my favorite team, and I couldn't figure out why in quarters coverage it just looks so weird with the quarter flat defenders not being aggressive underneath. He was more like a sit here. And it also has to do when you play a lot of compressed formations, like the Niners do in real life on offense. You want to take away those inside dig throws first. You don't want to, let them throw it to the flat. You don't want to be taking away flats, and then this guy back here has to worry about all the different combinations coming out of a stack look, a quick dig, a post, bang, a corner, all this crap coming out of it. So I don't know. To me, I think that's how they teach it. I'm not an expert. Now I'm also learning that the underneath guys are also looking up for crossing routes if 3 stays in. So that's another story. And I think they actually did put that in the game a little bit. We'll talk about that a different day. Let's just look at this palms real quick. If you get that same route versus palms that I had right there, it might play a little different, because the palms corner is going to do what? He's going to actually take that. He's going to treat that that wheel route like an out route, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I haven't studied this in a while, so it's been a while since this has happened. This is what we found in that first week of streaming. And I think somebody clipped it in the video, and this part never got fully explained. All right, so we're playing palms here. I think they read this like palms. Yep, he does. Okay. So if that happens all the time, we're in good shape. Okay, so if you saw that, I'm going to do it a few more times. Right? So palms is treating this like 2 out, which is fine. I'll live with it. Okay? So the corner now comes off and does what he's supposed to do. And the safety, obviously, when they switch, he goes to 2, he goes to 1, so they switch. So you guys who are here today, you got a little tip. Let's see if it works. This is part of the reason why I play palms, guys. I don't play too much quarters. It just plays cleaner. You like that? I'm gonna do it again. To me, I'd rather have the defense play like this than that other quarters, but at least you have 2 different ways of playing it, so it's not the worst thing in the world. So you got to play a run and shoot team, you can play some palms. The great thing I like about this is that the quarter flat defender in palms plays more like a true quarters defender, right? He's not chasing this route. He's not going up and treating it like a wheel route, which is not his fault that he did that in the quarters, but this is good. This is good money. All right. I think we've seen that side good enough. You guys see that? I think that'd be good. Let's look at 3x1, because I think somebody just said, who was it? Sebastian, you said that daggers being played different. You might have to create this. Before I get there, let me just check this out. This was a problem real quick too. This is quarters. Quarters. Where is it at? Quarters. All right. They treated this like bunch as well, which played out fine there. Hold on. Okay, so that's the inside vertical. That's fine. Something happened here in a game, and I put this in there, and I forgot exactly what it was. That's why I got to keep notes and everything. All right, they're playing that fine. I don't know what I was thinking on this one. Maybe it was 1 vertical. I guess in generalities, I could just take this like, let's do this. 1 and 2 vertical. Let's put 3 on the post just to give it some room. Right? Come on, I said a post. There we go. So this would be a box. They're playing this like box when you're not expecting them to. So that's the problem again. Okay, so that's the problem that's still there. It's the same idea, guys. Just be aware of that. This is a box formation. This is a bunch. You just call it bunch. Call it like a loose bunch. This type of route, somebody wants to F you over. If you're playing quarters, you think you're good because you think you have a backside safety coming. You think number 2 is going to be played by the front side safety, but the front side safety has a problem. So that's still a problem. All right, I found it. Now let's get to just regular 3x1 versus palms and take a look at that. If you guys have any questions, I'll go back to this. There's like a 10-second delay, so I won't see your question until then. All right, let's go to just regular. I need just a regular trio. Do I have a regular one? It's just still a loose bunch. I'll just use this for now. It's not the best thing, but... All right, so please tell me that they didn't change Palms. Palms was actually playing pretty well. We still get the press corner, right? I didn't change the play, my fault. What were you saying, Sebastian, about Palms? Oh, you just wrote back. You don't remember if it was quarters or palms. Definitely see the outside corner play in the shoulder. 2 vertical if one ran a deep end. Oh, yeah. Basically, it's quarters. Palms is fine. Again, palms is a better coverage for that reason. So let me just do this, right? So if you get right here, palms, this is a meg corner on the outside. This guy's going to play man everywhere number 1 goes. And that's consistent. Even if you back him up, I'm pretty sure he's going to do that. So this route right here is going to be taken care of by number 1. He's not going to let this go. Especially in press. So let's double test it, because if I play palms, I'm probably going to do this. I'm probably going to play cover 4 shell, if I'm thinking correctly. It's a lot easier said than done. Sometimes in the heat of battle, you forget adjustments. That's why I always say you don't want to have too many adjustments. Where is palms? So palms, I'm going to play cover 4 shell versus 3x1 to get that nice little corner off so people don't know exactly I'm in palms. All right. And then now I'm going to run number 1 in. All right. So this should take care of... Is this on? Is there music playing? By the way, guys, did you guys notice that there's more music in the practice mode, or am I crazy? I think that's a new change too. Anyway, the outside corner should take this dig. Yeah, he's megged up. So we're good money. You know, this would have been a great year if they allowed us to actually change the safeties and do stuff like that, and, you know, change the rules for safety play and not have him play palms from this. He can actually play like quarters coverage, because then we could play meg quarters, this guy playing off, and just play regular quarters coverage. But whatever, they won't give us everything. So I think we're fine with palms. I don't see any issues. Did I miss something? If you saw something, let me know. But palms is still playing like the way it was. What do you usually do? What do you usually run right now for opponents that run trips and trade formations and abuse the flats and underneath routes? I'm trying cover 3 match, but it feels like the flats may have an issue. All right. So you said 3x1, trips, formations, abusing the flats. Well, the first thing I would think of is, okay, so let's just talk about what you're doing now. Let's start there before I just start giving answers. You're playing 3 match, and how are you getting beat to the flat? Let me see what you're talking about. Give me a route combination that would do that. I'm going to go regular 3x1 because I don't have a lot of formations here. I apologize. I got to kind of jerry-rig this thing. Let's get 3 match out there. I'm going to take off the shell, okay? I'm just going to put it in the regular default shell. So what kind of routes to the flat? Because this offense, I mean, this defense should take care of all flat routes. The only flat route I can see being a little bit of an issue is 2 out, but we're getting the skinny check, and 3 out, and the inside backer is getting out outside of 3. He should be there. That's just the technique problem. Trade wide flex. Okay, so now you're giving me more. Okay. So when you say trips, you got to give me the trips nub, because that's going to be a little different, but it's still going to play pretty well. This is not a true trips nub here. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try it out anyway. Okay. Actually, versus cover 3 is going to play out the same way, so we're good. This is not great, but the first flat route that I would try in my offense currently, I would try a corner route, right? Like a flood combination. But this should be this should be fine. Oh, that's a little bit different. Well, we know what happened? It's bunch. They're not matching this. I guarantee you they're not matching this. So you have to know the type of bunch you're getting, the type of formation you're getting. This is a problem formation. I just talked about it. This is actually them playing regular sky coverage. So I just want you to know that. And this is what I was talking about. If you call cover 3 seam in the game, he's going to play sky, but he's going to play it with vertical stem, like I talked about Robert Saleh and D'Amico do. So he plays vertical and then he gets out. But if you play this like in Madden, at least from the beta, this guy would automatically just go right to the flat right now. He would just start getting width. So that's how college and Madden is different, and we'll find out on Tuesday for sure, but that's just another thing. So you're getting beat. I have to change my playbook to answer that question. So let me just kind of go to a new playbook. I have an install book which has most of the formations that I like to work against when I first play the game. Just basic stuff. 3x1 nub is always one of the big ones. Should probably be the very first one. All right, so that's that. We're gonna keep Penn State out there. Who cares? Yeah, I know, Sebastian. It's annoying. It is a problem, really, because there's really nobody there. You have to like compensate with somebody to take that dig route. And I don't know I really don't have a good answer for that. All right, so again, usually the running back to the flats could be a problem. Okay, so now it sounds like you're talking more about 4x1. So there's different levels to it. So let me just go to, this is what I would call 3x0 or 3x1 nub. Okay, these two formations, the flex is a little bit tougher, but this is the first one, right? So we can just obviously call any route we want. But I think, honestly, this is me just breaking down how powerful 3 matches in general. This whole thing right here, let me get onto the hash real quick. Don't want to play in the middle of the field. Never hardly in the middle of the field, I think. Everything to the outside is pretty much taken care of. So if we go halfback to the flat, then we're talking about this. You're either talking about this, him coming through the line of scrimmage, which shouldn't be a problem. You know what I mean? So again, you just saw what happened there. This player here, he's going to work outside of 3, inside of 2, right? This is the new match rules that they have in there called skinny, which again comes from Saban. He doesn't have, all he's looking for is an outbreaking route of 3. If 3 works out, so maybe this is your user, you got to take that. So if 3 was to run a corner, you got that. But if there's no 3 running out right now, then you got to come down on this running back late. He's technically your new number 3 after the routes distribute. So that's that. To me, the real weakness of this coverage is the inside breaking routes. You know what I mean? That's the hardest part to cover. But if you get the back strong, this is where it does become a little bit of an issue when he comes out. And it's, again, you probably want to use this guy because he should relate to the back and get over there and do the same thing he just did in the other coverage. So maybe I'm not seeing it, but I think we're okay. Oh, okay. They just react late. Yeah, that's every... All right, so that's just the game itself. And that's where I kind of said in the... That's where I kind of talked about Madden in that video that I did. I don't know if you guys saw it, where I talked about how the game is better because the players are better. They react faster. They run faster. They're smarter. So it makes for better defense. So some of this stuff is just you have slow players taking bad angles. And that's another thing they talked about. Angles would be better. So, but that's the one thing in this game. People can play like how they did play Madden back in the past 8 years. Like, you could be a lazy player and just throw shallows all day in any video game. Well, for the most part, it's going to be there as a check down because the players don't react quickly. One of the first things when I play offense, especially, one of the first things I do is take a look at how fast the linebackers are reacting on just simple stuff. So something like this, right? If I run a stick mad, right? How fast do these hook players come back down to this underneath route? Or if I just run a shallow cross, they react, because every year is a little different. Sometimes they react down quickly. Sometimes they react down slowly in the middle of the field, right? How do they react in the outside part of the field? The curl flat defenders. Do I need to use that? Do I need to make adjustments? Those are like some basic stuff I look at when I go up against teams. And you can tell because people are going to kind of like, you can tell what people are abusing. If people are abusing tight end shallow routes all day, then there's a great chance they're going to do that. Another reason is this, real quick. If you're playing quarters coverage, and I talked about this on day 1, right? And this quarter flat defender right here, if number 2 goes vertical, he doesn't have any work. I already talked about this. He does what? He sinks. So anybody can just take like a tight end right here, right? As long as I have time in the pocket, right? And I can throw this route, and then with the bad angles, I can just go out the gate because number 2 is sinking too far. All he has to do is get hands on 2 and then look for this new number 3. But watch him. All of that? No. And this is Penn State, so this is a good player. He's actually able to make the tackle against a tight end. That tight end runs like, I think he literally runs at 65 speed. He's a blocking tight end, but The point is, you can get away with murder. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. The awareness stats, if you leave it up to the... I'll have to just kind of go into games, and that's what I want to do next, is actually get into a game and look at how the angles are playing, because that's a big thing. So... Oh, you talking about match coverage? I think I've always believed man coverage is more. I think look, to me, this is simple. I could be wrong. Other people have done real tests on it, but I've been using match coverage ever since it came out in Madden, whatever it was, 17. I believe it's more when they match, they use your man ratings. When they are playing zone, because there's nothing to match, then they will use their zone ratings. So you need both. I prefer to worry about the man ratings over the zone ratings. I want to make sure when they match, they stick to their guys. That's how I looked at it. We have last year really figured out from playing some games early that honestly, I think the play recognition is more important than even the awareness. That's a big thing too. So with your play recognition, will have those guys, especially the safeties, they will match things a lot cleaner. They will double team the right guys. They would do whatever they got to do. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Yeah, I agree with that. Who's man? Yep, I think you're right. I think you're right with that. All right, time for me to get embarrassed real quick. If you guys want to stick around, I'm going to just kind of jump into a league game because I think they might advance this league soon. Hopefully they hold it off until I finish this game. And then I'm also hoping that we get to advance at some point and we can see the recruiting stuff. I never got a chance to do. I was supposed to wake up today and do my offense. We didn't get a chance to do that. So I'm still going to run my Peyton Manning offense in this league. I'm actually playing this game. Defensively, I'm going to use my custom book for now and just kind of mess around with a couple things in the background. Everybody knows about my robber coverage. I'm going to try that out a little bit today and kind of mess around. I still don't have my custom book on defense really set, and it's okay. I'm all right with that. All right, so I got a really bad Nevada team, so this should be really easy. Make sure I handled all my recruiting stuff, which I think I did. Yep. All right. Oh, wait, I got to turn off freaking coach mode. If you guys were watching last night, there's coach mode, which you make sure people in your league aren't using this thing, which allows, so here, there it goes. When it's on, the quarterback will automatically throw the ball if you don't take control after the snap. So I guess you can take control after the snap, but you want to make sure that's off. So you don't have auto QBs out there throwing the ball all over the place. All right, what happened to the chat? I lose the chat? Here it goes. Well, I'm okay with the hard flat though, to be honest with you, because I want the hard flat to stay there. Like, that's one of my key adjustments in the red zone. So play quarters and put my guys in the hard flats. Now, you're going to get beat on wheels, but if you're in the low red zone, people don't really run wheels. And I like the low flat play in there so he can be there on those crossing routes that come across the field. I don't want him backing up. That's just too much. Like, if they're going to give us control of something, let me control that. You know what I mean? I don't want to be in a situation where I can't control that. All right, let me... By the way, did those red shirts kick in yet? They should by now, right? Or they don't kick into the end of the year, right? Is that what it is? How does this work? I have this quarterback I wanted the red shirt. This guy, they don't kick into the end of the year. I gave him the red shirt status, though. How come it went away? Hold on. I just noticed that. All our red shirts disappeared. Usually in the depth chart, they would show you that, right? Interesting. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I mean, I know I did this. I have it on video. I went through and I redshirted a whole bunch of guys just so they wouldn't be in the depth chart, so they don't get caught in a game where they have to go in by accident. There's a couple guys here. The corners. Oh boy. All right, I'm not going to do this right now, but my red shirt's just like disappeared and it's annoying the hell out of me. Defensively, we're good. Oh, you know what? I didn't redshirt that quarterback. My bad. Never mind. I didn't redshirt that quarterback. But I thought I did some wide receivers. Yeah, never mind. I kept him out there just in case something was to happen. But I know if he doesn't play 4 games, he gets automatically redshirt. So forget what I said. Gotcha. Which I'm very tempted to play my other quarterback, who's a running quarterback. Like, I'm waiting till the next year for this thing to work for this dude. My starting quarterback is really good, though. Sub Cineo. Let's go make sure my team settings are straight. What's going on? Sorry, going the wrong direction, I guess. Do we have white helmets? We do, huh? Okay. Got a black one too. Okay, cool. Let's wear white helmets. Screw it. What's the computer rocking? I'll let them just rock their joint. All right, let's go. Make sure this is all set. Oh, jeez. Did I just screw all that up? No, we're good. If the gameplay is too loud, let me know. I like to hear the gameplay. So my voice is going to be kind of low compared to the gameplay, I think.
Welcome to the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada. McKay Stadium, home to the Nevada Wolfpack, where we have hit the jackpot with this match.
I'll clip this later and make this a separate clip for my league. I don't think anybody cares to watch it live anyway. How do you use zone drops? Are you talking to me? It's somebody else.
David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
The jerseys they had back in 08. Oh, that's what they're wearing now, right? Did they have a new one that they just... Is this their old school jersey? Is that what you're saying?
And the Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start us off.
I'm just going to open up my playbook real quick. I'm not going to really use it, though. They call cheat.
The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out, and they'll have the ball first. There he is.
All right. I don't know if we get option here, but I'm just going to put it on.
Every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with
Actually, this is
confidence. Reese always knows where to go with the football.
This is the opposite of what I wanted.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach.
No,
so much fun.
I actually prefer this. And then keep it left open option. This one conservative, and I want that. All right. Bad way to start. Gotta get my defense out there, of course. That's fine.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Computer trying to cheese me up. The one thing is, don't get caught in an auto flip situation like I just did there. The defense wants to, offense wants to change. They can change faster than you. The corners, the nickels take forever to come over, so don't want to do that too much. I don't have 2 guys that are tired already. Slot corner. Oh, wait, why is number 1? Hold on, man. Something happened with my depth chart, man. The whole thing is off right now. I don't think I made any changes. I wonder, I hope the patch didn't change the depth chart. It doesn't seem right. I know from a linebacker standpoint, I had a different setup here. Lewis is my left end. He's my good player. Torrey, they put him back at rush. I didn't do this. I had him playing linebacker. He was playing better at linebacker. But you know what? I'm going to let him play this because actually he probably would be better playing defensive end for me. I'm not going to lie. All right, let's make sure my sub linebackers are straight. This is my slow safety. I don't think he's ever going to get on the field. All right, we're fine there, I guess. Really, sub is what we need to worry about today. I'm going to make sure the corner is my safety. See, this is wrong. This is supposed to be my safety. There's a young player, a freshman that's fast. Sanders, yep. And I don't even know who this guy is. Another run support player. No, we don't need you there. No, I probably could use this. Hold on. Where's my other corner that is not playing for me? He shouldn't be playing for me. It's just too slow. I'm gonna let him play that Dynasty. I don't think I'm ever gonna get to it, but yeah, check your rosters, guys, before you play in games, because for some reason something happened where it is not what it's supposed to be. I would have had my slow corner out there, even though he has jammer. We did say they changed the jamming. That I guess press is better now, but yeah, we're not gonna take that chance. We're not doing that. I think this was the guy I wanted. God, I totally forgot who the hell. Quick jump sophomore. This kid is faster. All right, we'll just leave Williams here as a third corner. Pretty sure that's what I had. All right, that's fine. Offensively, God, I gotta check that too. Sorry, guys, to hold this up. These are the little things you don't want to have to do on a stream. Okay, so this is my 1, my 2. I know Miller is actually my 2. And then I forgot who the other guy was. I think I was playing Berate, wasn't I? Yeah, he was starting for me. I wish I could look at their stats to make sure. But anyway, he's so fast, he's going to start. And this guy, Dremmel's a good player, but he's going to be more of the third guy. I can do this and then put him my slot receiver. And my tight end was different. Lord mercy. I'm not playing the slow guy. It's Tuck. This whole thing is messed up. I got reset. Slot corner, slot receiver, Dremel. And then I don't know who I had here. I guess I would put him here if I go 4 wide. All right, that should work out right there. I might be messed up with some other areas, but I'm going to let it go. No big deal. Computer's not very good anyway. All right, I'm going to check that out later. Not good. All right, what am I in? Jeez. I guess I'm in cover 3.
Ready, set.
Got caught in the switch stick. Don't get caught looking at your defense too long. The switch stick will happen to you just like that right there.
This time it's complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose
Bad job by me.
3rd and short from the 45.
Oh, didn't fix that angle. Computer just ran past my safety.
It up on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. Got a lot of room to the right.
We'll find out who that player is. We'll look at his rating. This is what I was looking at.
Once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, I remember the chrome helmets. I do remember that. There goes number 6 being a butt munch. Freaking butt munch. I should have just stayed in quarters. I don't know why I got to cover 1. I got too cocky. I got way too cocky. Number 6. Who the hell are you? Safety. Strong safety. Again, this is also, I got to make sure I have the right players in here too, because I don't have this thing fine. I think, he's not supposed to be starting. He's supposed to be my other freaking safety. The other freshman. Oh, God. Sanders is starting. I guess I do have a lack of players here. All right, we'll just keep him there for now. But anyway, his rating, that's what I want to look at. Number 6 is awareness, 84. Look about pursuit, though. Where's your pursuit rating? Pursuit rating. 85. Okay. So what's up with that? That doesn't look like that's fixed. Doesn't look fixed at all right there, guys. That looks like still the same BS. What do I need, 90 something?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point.
I guess I need 90 something.
To start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he capped it
On
off
third and
with a
short because we
65
should have never been in third and
touchdown
short. The
run.
reason why I was because I got caught in a switch stick. I would have been right underneath from that route that they threw for 8 yards.
Nice job
But
executing
anyway, it's all
the
good.
assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact
I think I did
players for
favorite
this
up some of
game,
this
give it
stuff by now, right?
look for
I gotta pick a
make an
play
impact
quickly.
from your leaders.
Your leaders not only have to lead,
Yeah,
the
I haven't
football
worked them
team,
out,
they gotta
so.
step up and make plays on the field.
There's the
keep
block and
everybody calm.
release.
These guys typically do a really good job on it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their
Keep it coming, bro.
respective football teams,
Should've gone to the
regardless of which
tight
side of
end
the
today.
ball they play on.
He was
the
open.
teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
After missing the connection last time, it's
Did
second
they
and
just
10
squeeze
for
their
the
D-line in
22.
there? I think they did, didn't they? Nice job, guys. I don't really run option plays. I just can't get caught up with this whole button pressing crap. Got it there. I had to literally think about that in order to make that thing work for me there.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Well, they're able to generate an explosive play here with a design QB
Inside
run.
zone, did they
Shows
fix that? I think that's what people were talking about. Slot receivers, did they block down?
Defense wants to make him feel it when he does.
Yeah, he's physical and he's tough, but we'll find out just how tough he really is. I'd be curious to know how many carries this guy can withstand in this game.
At the 45 on his way. And he'll pick up the first down after a
Cover 2,
tough
cover
run
6,
there.
split safety.
Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will
I
get a
tried to
lot
throw it
more
late.
touches.
And you
I saw
wanna
that
know why
post
he's on the
late.
field on
That was
third down.
definitely, I think that was
Block,
a problem.
catch the ball, and you can
Take a look at that real
And the
quick.
defense gets to the
Good thing about
quarterback.
playing the computer like this, even though it's a league game, I can see some of the issues. Oh, they actually did put this is cover 2. Damn, I had that post forever. That's a touchdown. I started moving up in the pocket though, right? I took my eyes off of it. I'm not acting like I saw it the whole time. Yeah, I should have seen that. That's a bad job. I started running for no freaking reason. Turned it down. Bad job by me. Another route that I don't really work too much, so that's why you see the results there. Again, situationally, not all there right now.
Able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis.
My first
for this
time playing a
coaching
3-high
staff. Here
defense.
early
This
in
would be
one,
interesting.
first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
Second down now after
Damn,
the sack.
I don't know why I'm so nerve-wrecked in the pocket. What is wrong with me?
He's looking to throw.
Let's go.
Coming after him.
It's
And
pretty
he was
bad.
drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but
Quarters
already
or 0, I'm not
it's
sure.
been a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better
0,
job up
got
front
the
of
post.
protecting this guy, or it's going to be
I should've kept on
difficult to
running.
put up points.
On third and long, he has to
Let's
throw
get back
for
to
it.
under center a little bit
Got
here.
him
Let's get some
downfield.
running
And he
going.
goes
Let me look at the
down
chat.
right
You
there, but
guys
a
are probably
solid
laughing at me.
pickup, and it'll be a
Playing like
first
crap.
down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one.
I had said last night at the end of my stream, I do not want to lose because I'm thinking on offense. So I got to get my offense together at some point here.
On critical down and distances, let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Little 2-man action or some sort of
6-yard
one
pickup on
robber.
First down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Gonna run it. It's Monaga. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent.
Don't know if
Make
this is a
that
great
defense
play here
physically
versus
meet the
this.
challenge.
Ball's at the 27.
See how these
It's
backers
3rd
play
and short.
stretch.
Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They'll try to run for it. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The Scarlet Knights will
I like how the
snap it on
players
1st
sub
and
himself
10.
in and out. That's good. More subs than I've noticed without me doing anything. Like, where's my 3x0? I don't have any.
I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities.
I guess I have it. I guess I have it in a different formation. That's fine.
Game too. So keep handing it off to this guy.
That's not what I want right here.
And when the defense gives
Just go back to the regular play.
Hold the football and then finally throw it. That's when you take advantage.
I know you guys are probably playing zone. That's horrible. Again, I'm like feeling ghost for whatever reason.
Got him looking run, but they're going to throw it.
What was that coverage? 100 completed passes. Good job, bud. Zone pressure. Maybe that's what it was. I'm feeling that pressure off the edge.
They don't have to be big, but you get those guys that are so quick in the slot.
7-yard line again. I don't have any red zone plays that I know where they are right now. I do have some plays in there, but I don't know where they are. Let's just try stick. They're probably going to be sitting on it now. 2-man. Is this? I don't know if the running back's going to win.
Boy, they'd love to move this.
No, I don't know if this is actually 2-man. There you go. They try to show a little press and they brought pressure. Just throw it to the stick guy. I was looking. He was obviously not covered, so I was looking there first. That was I threw it so quick. 2-man. Somebody would have had to walk out on him, so that was just his own blitz.
Effective play management helps him get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
You beat Utah and gave up 45 to FCS West. What was going on with the patch notes in the FCS? I didn't fully read it. I didn't know what to read. I was like, what's going on with FCS? It said something about like players posing as professionals or something crazy. What's going on?
Ready to try the point after.
Like, what is really going on?
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the
I haven't talked about it too much, obviously on stream, but I'm going to play a little robber coverage here.
He'll take the return.
This would be a good time to do it, yeah. Let's get this worked out here.
Not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Nevada takes.
Don't like doing it to the boundary too much, but it's okay. It's actually could be this. Let me shut up and play. It's not bad. I should have reacted to that quicker. Doubles Y off. Not a huge fan of this, but I'm going to do it anyway.
But they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive.
All right, come on. We're in six. We're in invert. We're in sky coverage to the left. So, again, once I start getting into the Gary Patterson talk, I'm going to start talking about it. But this would be 2 sky coverage right here. This would just be 2, actually. This is just the way we play 2. So this is just 2. It's just regular robber. Oh, he's not down. This is what I talked about the other day. This is not necessarily the exact formation problem, but in college, this is almost like a close split. So anytime you're a sky support defender, right? And this is what he is. He's a curl flat defender. So that's a safety force. He needs to be down here versus a tight split down. So he doesn't get cracked. Or if he does get cracked, the corner can read it. By being in this type of 3-high look, he's going to get cracked. And then the corner is going to be late to get there. Right? So that's that. I'm a little bit overly aggressive here, but I'm a backside cutback defender. I'm basically a quarters player. My angle is going to change based off what happens in front of me. But so what I'm going to do is, this is not a good time to do it right now. Let me get lined up the trips and I'll come back to it. I'm playing palms.
Nice job
I do have a corner out here. I'm going to cheat this B gap.
They'll snap it from the
Doesn't matter. They didn't do anything to mess with me. We should be able to play the bubble with the palms corner, nickel. Inside of 3. Take this guy. Thank you. Coverage-wise, I think we're good.
Lewis wants to pass.
Oh, got to be careful of this. This is always a problem when you get palms. All right. He does run inside, so sometimes you get a real fast player. This could get you beat. All right. This goes back to a rule that they use in quarters coverage where 3's away, get inside of 2. Talked about it a lot. And I think he automatically jumps inside because if they were to run something like an angle route or like a follow route or, whatever they call it in West Coast offense arches, he runs like a shallow. He runs a post. He could kind of like spray release and come back in. There's going to be nobody here in quarters coverage or palms coverage, right? If you have this guy playing outside. So he has to jump inside. It's a little bit of a weird technique. I'll talk about it another time. But anyway, That's just something I usually back up the nickel just in case to give him a little more room. You know, this backside player in Palms is doing nothing for me. You know, he's not coaching anybody. He's just like there in the middle of the field. I should give him an assignment. I'm not exactly sure what to do with him right now. I would put him like in deep half or something, but can't make too many corrections. Stack Y off. I don't really want to play this, but I'm going to play invert again one more time. I'll mix up my calls because this is a league game. I don't want to be too cheesy.
Quarterback just trying to spin
I'm going to get a little closer. I'm watching the first vertical outside. Now I'm watching the run.
That football, he went down for a loss.
What do we got in the chat?
They'll give it to the back.
Hold on one second. I'll put you on pause.
After a gain of 4 out to the 28.
All right, let's continue. We got 5 wide. We do have some good dollar packages. Damn it. Come on, computer. Just give me a second to call a play. Damn. Empty bunch. That's okay. We're going to come out in this dime package. 2x2. There's an empty. We're going to play 3 cloud weak.
It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
We'll let this thing play out.
Let's see what call they have on
no pressure.
third and long from the 28.
All right. So that was part of the thing that we talked about with this 66 auto. Yeah, it might be called something else, but I left the corner in cloud flat. There's something else to see how they're playing the cloud flat. It's actually not bad there. It works out pretty good because we have the safeties really getting over far because it's cover 3, so they didn't want to throw that in there. This over here, this is all cover 3, just regular zone drop cover 3 here, guys. So that's good. That's good coverage. Problem is no pressure. And the problem is actually, who's my defensive edge players here? Is it my good players? Yeah, it is him. Come on, guys.
And on that third down,
yeah, he's getting double teamed. The single block, the single guys, my best player is right here. Not looking like my best player. All right. If you man the poaching player on the solo receiver, do you think they're bracket? It's a great question. That is a great question. Do they play the new bracket system? That is a great effing question, bro. If they did, they just made defense very attractive. Well, next time we get that situation, we're going to do that, okay? That's a great question, man. Because that was something like double teaming him would just be like a waste of time in the previous. Wow, I'm excited to try that out. This is not going to be a good run here. I'm going to try to go weak. I don't know if they're pressuring me or if they're actually playing 2-man.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage?
I'm going to go a little, just for the sake of my team and the style of team I should be playing, the style of simple, I'm going to go a little no huddle.
How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here?
See what audibles I have in the game. Cover 2, I'm just going to, I just ran this play, I'm just going to run it again, see what happens. Right into a blitzer. I thought you guys would block him. I should have mic'd him. Bad job by me. Sometimes when guys are on the line of scrimmage, it's best to run right at them. That's what I've learned over the years, but I guess if your guard doesn't block him, he's not going to, okay, interesting. All right.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter.
Yeah, my audibles aren't set, guys, so that's just going to be something that I got to work on.
We've got a good one going here.
Let's go 2 hours. Let's go 4 wide. They gave me a dollar package. Nice job, computer. Okay. I see you.
We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the stick.
The good thing is I'm not getting any type of what's crowd noise here, because I guess not that many people here, so that's good. It's like a home game.
Quarterback will audible.
Yeah. They played the hell out of that levels concept on the left-hand side.
On 3rd and long,
They played the hell out of this thing.
Here.
This is, again, a good job by the nickel. Even though 3's away, he didn't sink back. They actually played this pretty well. Again, this guy coming over should not be happening. Most quarters coverage, you know. He should be going to 3. He's not, and I should take advantage of that earlier. I was running a flood combination over here as a backup, as a backside concept. If I put it on him sooner, I'd probably make a better throw. So anyway, that's all right. Again, offensively, I don't have my combination set right now. But meaning that, first of all, there's going to be routes that are better in the game than others. And then on top of that, I need some read coverage, get a pre-snap look. That was definitely a too high look. I don't like running levels into a too high look like that. The game plays it pretty well. If I get 3x1, I'm going to try that palms, all right? Let me get into a mid front here. I'm going to play with the nickel. These guys are, I'm actually going to not be stupid. I know what's happening. Come on, bro, make the tackle.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before
the nickel.
Brings it to an end. That's the
bro,
way to start a drive. Now
it's Nevada, bro. Come on.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
We're going to play the 4x1 here and let it play out.
Gets it to the 31. Nevada going quickly.
I will have to respect the bubble. That's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. I was just about to say I got to get out there. I got to be outside of 3 on that. Good job, computer. Computer's showing me up right now. 4 wide, we don't want to be in whatchamacallit. Don't want to be in big nickel over G to that.
That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that
I can't get on my guy.
Running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Wolfpack with a 1st and 10
I hope I don't get upset by the Wolfpack. This is 4 strong. I'm going to go 3 cloud with the rotation going to the strong side. Got to use this player.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off
Oh,
runs
God.
there, but they're just trying.
Where's my rest of my freaking guys there? I carried that guy so far inside. I'm the freaking hook player. Where's my... I mean, I'm the curl player. I'm the slot player. Where's this guy? What are you doing? At least you put a big hit on him. That's the bad thing about playing non-matchup zone sometimes. Computer's being a bunch of heroes right now. All right, this is 13 personnel, I formation type, but I'm actually going to come on big nickel, regular, play 3 match. Let's flip this far quickly, please. Hard flat. Jeez. My D tackle just got pushed out of the way like he wasn't, like he don't exist. I know that's a very passive front, and I probably should have been in goal line. But, oh my God, the left guard just said to my 3 technique, get in the club. Get out of the club, bro. I'm like, shit. Ran right into him. If you man the poaching player, I'm the solo receiver. Yeah, that's what you already said that already. Yep. I like how the safety plays solo against 4x1. I don't. 4x1, you talk about quarters coverage, right? Obviously. He doesn't, oh, okay. Yeah. If it's like a true crossing route, he will come over and get there. But the thing I worry about in 4x, if you're talking about 4x1, like with 4x1, you talking about quads 4x1, or I guess the thing I'm asking you, does he come over? If it's quads 4x1, he poaches, he comes over. If it's in the backfield, he doesn't. So I don't think that's the case.
I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play.
Oh jeez, I was talking and I forgot about the damn.
No doubt.
All right, let me focus up on this game. Let me get some ass kicking going on here.
Feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Offense set on first down. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always
snap the ball. Come on.
He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach.
That's all we want right now, boys.
Line getting set on second down.
Oh my God. Oh, 4 strong. Okay. Yeah, he does a decent job. Well, again, he's gonna poach. I don't know if he's really truly poaching a player. It seems like he's like poaching air, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? That's a little bit of the thing I don't like about it, to be honest with you.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He makes a catch. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Scarlet Knights
falling through the screen right with the right footwork, and I get blasted.
They keep attacking through the air. Quick strike complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Second down coming up.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback.
Another bad angle by that safety, number 6. I know he's bad, so I'm not even gonna look at him. They gave me an obvious cover 2 look, so I just ran a smash combination over there. Worked out well. Again, this offense is about having 2-man combination routes on one side, 3-man combination routes on the other, and you can mix and match them eventually down the field. But really starts with the initial plays of running indie concept, the levels concept, and then working off of that, building on top of them. So I know if Sevon ever heard me say that, I'd get mad if I said it was about 2 different sides. But when you're in a situation where you need to get back into a game, or you need to get some momentum, and you see something, you know, attack it. That's the one thing I like about it. Honestly, I think that's the one thing I like about the whole idea of what they were doing with Tom Moore and them. And just, I know most people do that nowadays in a different way, but let your quarterback see it. If he sees something obvious, let him. Don't handicap him. So one thing I don't like about some of the offenses that are in the NFL right now, I feel like they kind of handicap people. All right, stack Y off. I'm going to play quarters. I'm going to play robber, blue robber, or 2 blue. I can get it out in time. I'm free over here to help out. I got beat. I got 2 guys running down the field naked on that play. So this is a little bit of an issue. So I don't know if this is real. I'm kind of bastardizing this, but I'm a robber player on the left-hand side, but I have nothing to rob. As soon as that guy goes across the field, it becomes 4 strong. So I think I need to come back and help out to the opposite side. That just makes sense to me. I haven't coached that ever in my life, but I think it makes sense. Now on the right-hand side, we're playing quarters, but as soon as they get 4 strong, it turns into spot drop quarters, which is why people like this. So I'm thinking, I got caught in between. I'm like, I know this guy's butt naked, or he actually is trying to run with them. Okay, that's good. They still tried to match some people here. Who is that guy technically? That's number 2. No, it becomes a new number 2. It's just really bad. That's why this game, this route right here has become, I hate this route, I'll be honest with you. It's become annoying and everybody's running it. In fact, it's always been a good route, but people haven't run it that much until recently, in my opinion. This is 3x1. Let's play quarters. And let's meg up the backside here. Meg up the backside tight end. He should be poaching. I'm just going to play regular quarters. I don't got time for this.
That's the type
I
of
was trying to get to the nickel last second. Good job by the safety coming up. Anyway, a little bubble there in the B gap. I usually would use the linebacker there. That's on me.
Going to the running game.
3-by-1 strong. I think this is 4-by-1 formation. I'm going to go here. This is where I would take this player. Put him into a middle third. My run front was bad. Bad run front. You want to be in an under front if possible. I was looking at that yesterday, and there's some formations that are good versus that. Some out of the nickel 3-3 will. Much better than what I'm in right now. So let's go stack here. Let's go 3-match if I get it in. I'm actually going to go over the top coverage here. I'm going to have to play to this B gap. Oh, they just switched it on me. They made it harder for themselves. I'm playing curl flats here. Got to carry this a little bit. They came out in stack. I didn't want my guys to play convert the sky coverage on their own, because we're going to use that weird technique where the nickels go back. So trips offset. I'm not sure what that is right now. 4-by-1. I'm gonna have to live with this here, guys.
The first down sack pushes
You do have another player here.
Long second down.
Same route they ran on me before. The computer didn't get out there. Okay, computer. Got a little smartness to you.
Lewis wants to pass.
All right, trips offset. This is definitely, I think, 3. Oh, this is 4 wide receiver set. Now let's try that bracket coverage here. This would be a good time to try it out. Shit, I'm where the hell my palms coverage at? Let me get this checked out here.
As soon as he catches the ball.
This is going to be tough because this is 3-by-1 here. It's not anymore. Trips X Nasty. I got to learn these formations, man. This is very much trips. Let's just go with 9.
Wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
My fault. I fucked that up. Trying to get that adjustment in. I just realized that I was trying to get back onto the linebacker. I needed to run with 3 vertical because I took away my poach player by playing bracket on number 1. See, that's what I'm saying. This game, we're going to have to really, I've talked about this so many times, you got to make your adjustments quick. You know what I mean? I made the right adjustment. It took me too long. Obviously, he got sucked out of there. But that route right there should never have been open. It should have been the backside safety coming over the poach. And that would have been my user. I usually take care of that myself. This right here. I was trying to quickly get onto the linebacker to that side. You can see me kind of click down here. I got onto the wrong one. Oh, no, I could have switched things, I guess. Anyway, this is the guy here that I wanted to help out. Damn, we're screwed either way there. We're in deep shit. I should put two should be on a vert hook, which he's not. And then there's a lot of problems there. A lot of problems. That's when this is when I go through my process. I usually tell myself, hey, if it's too many adjustments, it's not worth it. So I would have had to backside cone number 1, and then also vertical hook my nickel. And that would have been a lot to do. So that's not going to work. I'm not going to mess around with trying new adjustments the rest of this game right now. I'm just going to let's get this W and get out of here before an upset happens.
This young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Pasadena today.
I'll check it out and get a chance. I will.
They're trailing by 7 to Texas State. We'll circle back.
It looks like 0. I didn't even realize it. What am I looking at here? Jeez, what's my problem? Jesus Christ. I don't look at the right stuff. I don't know how streamers do it. It's hard to read the chat and go back and forth. I gotta keep remembering not to do that on first down. See, they gave me a tough play to run against this. Don't know if they're actually going to play man. I don't feel like throwing a pick right now. Let's just go back to levels.
The offense lining up for a first down play.
See how quickly the linebacker comes down? So that's the type of thing I got to take a look at. You know, how quickly he comes down is going to make a decision off of, you know, can I wait on the second route, which he's not hoping right now. This is actually good coverage by them. You know, I probably should just not take this and just throw the check down over here. That's a bad job by me. Again, I gotta clean this book up.
Made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Pressure.
After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right.
He's cover 9. I mean, this is palms to this side, left side of the field. So I'm gonna probably not. I'm not gonna change too much here. I was trying to see if we can win outside here. No, we can't. My left side did not win on the press. He got his ass pressed into the state. He's probably like a, I don't want to say he's a Heisman candidate, my receiver on the right, but he's my best receiver. He couldn't get off the jam there. Is that roughing the kicker? Nope, no roughing the kicker.
This offense not good on this third down. Could come back to bite him.
All right, let's go.
Down and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to smack him.
Gonna use a little bit of the mid front from the over.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse.
All right, I'm going to get into my wide 9 front here, guys.
I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
3 up, that's me. I gotta meg the backside corner so I don't get influenced by that.
Fires to the middle. Got his man.
They're tearing my ass up right now. What's up with these guys, man? Screen up. Shit. I thought it was a screen. I'm obviously not doing my job there. Poor job. A lot of poor jobs in this game. Not everything can be great all the time, guys, especially when you're doing stuff like this live. All my games, there's a lot of bad things that are showing up right now. I gotta work on. And they're staying in this wide coverage. I'm gonna have to probably go with. So this is where, you know, man would be nice. It would be nice, you know. It's hard to do.
He was going down. Great job form tackle.
We're gonna help out here.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to pass it on second down. Gets it out fast. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total.
They are trying to turn the season around. Screw them, though. Screw them.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These
What's the replay?
They open and they close so quickly. You've got to have
a touchdown.
timing. And right now, this offense.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last.
Wow.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
Nevada trying to make me. Nevada trying to embarrass me, bro.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Oh boy, I'm playing poorly, so I can't talk. But damn. Okay. I mean, this is just me, but they're playing pretty good. This is the best I've played against. I played against some good teams. This is the best I've seen so far. They're not making my life easy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
I gotta call the play quickly. Let's try to cheese him up here at this little dig and go. Wish it was the faster receiver.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
They hitting hard too. It's not just. Wow.
On target over the middle. Able to work
Two man,
into the
y'all gotta try to do me
39-yard
dirty
line,
with two
and
man,
that'll be a
huh?
first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Quarterback checking
This is
the
not
play.
the Nevada that I
Outside throwing on
expected.
first down. How about this
Jeez.
defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down.
Man plays better. They did say
They're
that.
just about ready to kick it away.
So they said they play with better. They said they give you better. What do you call it? They give you better success rate, whatever the word I'm looking for. So, all right, we can try some man out. See how it works. I think we have to work outside a little bit more.
They'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most
Coverage by them.
confident in, what plays
That was not a good play call versus that.
to go out here
The problem was my base play. I probably got to give him a 3-by-1. My base play is not where it needs to be right now. They're playing enough quarters that's kind of messing with it.
Pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this guy has some
Let me just get this over here. Let me close my base plays here. Let's go back to this one.
And that would be the definition of first down success.
Yeah, they're playing a lot of man on me, which is kind of making things a little bit tough. Can you win here, bro? Can you win my tight end? This is where I need you. It's not, man. That was 0? No, it wasn't. God damn.
On second down, just keeps firing. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback.
I have to watch this game. I'm kicking my ass right now.
Sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack.
Are you shitting me?
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he
Shut up.
needed a few inches, and the defense was surly.
No siree. Come on, bro.
No siree.
Too much audibles going on. Come on, guys.
Here we go with the run on fourth down. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Scarlet Knights want to move.
It's the first time pin and pull sweet work for me today, this year.
For me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and inches to go for it.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
I don't know why I didn't see 0 there. Did they show me actual cover 1 show? Or did I just miss it? Yeah, they did show me a 1. Look at this. Look at these guys using disguise properly. Computer. All right, computer. You know what? I'm not mad at you. Good stuff. Yeah, my guy's been struggling. I've been struggling.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy.
My offense is struggling.
He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third
Did he get it, guy? Come on.
and then try to turn it into some scores.
I'm not giving me what the hell I want.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And the defense brought the blitz on third down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progressions, picked up the first.
The process will be a lot better in the future. This is actually what we're calling over here. Come on. You got to win versus this corner, please. I think they're going to give me cover 3 here.
The quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Face mask?
He'll come out throwing on first down. It's complete. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I didn't want to keep thinking it's the other trips. It's on me.
Matriculating the ball down the field. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Down to the 16-yard line. It's first and 10.
You got me there. That guy did a nice job on the backside curl. I was looking for that curl route. Look at this guy. I'll look at the coverage. I'm not sure what it is, but nice job by him holding off the curl right there. Look at him. He didn't go he didn't just match this guy right away. That made me come off of it. By the time I went back to my original progression, I thought I still had him, but whatever. What coverage is that? 3? Just regular 3? 3 match. That's how he played it. I wonder if it's because of the way my route is too. That route swings back, which I don't like. I need him to attack the flat right now. I think that would affect the whole thing.
But what a day this guy's had throwing the football.
Multiple touchdowns. Come on, guys. Give me something here. If we get 2-man, it doesn't look like 2-man on the left, on the right. It's right, though. Look at these damn buttons. I haven't practiced this shit yet. I just move it to a sack. That's horrible. How's a 3-man pass rush and I just keep moving to my right? That's just really bad. Gonna have to work on my pocket presence, as you guys can see. It's not very good right now.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry up.
How is that not a touchdown?
Their route based on a side adjustment. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Come on, computer. He just ran around my blocker like he wasn't there. I wish I'd call timeout right now. I gotta remember. Next play, I'll definitely call it if I don't get it.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Jeez. Just ran by my guy like he wasn't even there. Of course, now you move out because of stretch. Cheater. Jesus Christ. It's not what I would expect right now. Computer will give you, I forgot the computer will actually play all the routes. That's another thing I forgot. So I want to call a play. I gotta set them up. Where is it? Shit, I can't find my play real quick.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right
decision. I don't have my play set up. Where the freak is it?
But if it's not open,
call
just
play
throw
quickly.
this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
There's no way this is cover 2, right?
After getting stuffed on the last
snap the ball. I just snapped it right then.
Fuck. Throw it in for the score on 3rd and goal.
Guys, see my head's not right. Look at the computer right now.
If they didn't get it off in time, it'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
3 high shell in the red zone. You dirty dogs. Dirty dogs.
This offense simply has to pay.
It's probably not a great play, but we'll see.
They desperately need a touchdown.
All right, come on, guys. I was just releasing the ball. Where else is the 3-man pass rush getting to me? Oh, they blitz 5. Good for them. But the interior guy is the guy that came. Got 3. Got free. What the hell? Look at this move. This is not a 0-5 team doing stuff like that. This guy coming like that. Oh, the dig was there. Obviously, that's where I was about to throw to. And nope. This is where we're at. Do we kick a field goal and play defense? I don't think I have a choice.
At the 19.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their fifth sack.
Yeah, the computer will do that. That's why usually audibly against them is best. I probably need to get out of the gun then, get out of the no huddle. Because I don't have my audible set in no huddle right now, so it's kind of like I'm just picking plays. I'm not picking the best plays all the time. I can't reset them up unless I call it from the huddle, so that's what I mean.
Putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Oh, you gotta have a hell of a fourth quarter here.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Oh, this guy's not in there. We just gotta play this out though.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. They'll give it on the counter.
Quarterback slide.
Maybe picked up a
Take me
couple
off.
down at the 24.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. Good blocking, good running. Pick up of 6 out to the 30.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Good job, D.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And the defense
Yeah, playing formation to the boundary is, you know, get out of the way. I like to get some checks to it, but not to just play my coverage, because a lot of my coverage is robber coverage anyway.
Great contact on that ball as it
Let's focus on this.
hangs up in the sky. This punt will be down just inside the 40-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown.
I don't know why I'm just played on blimp view on that play.
Comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just
It's a
start
red
being
zone
more
play.
aggressive and take some chances. But that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They go to the ground. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
Damn. That was a bad decision there. Not lucky.
He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch. And I'll tell you, sometimes when you're throwing the go route, you can overanalyze things and think, what coverage do we want it against? What matchup are we looking for? But if I've got a guy outside that I know can go make a
Should
play,
have hit the first one.
I don't care.
Bad job
I'm
by me.
throwing it up, and I'm letting him go make a play.
He makes a grab. They make the tackle just
We haven't been able to
outside
run the ball on these
end
guys
zone.
all
It'll be
day
first
like
and
that.
goal
Let's
from
not
the
get
one.
silly.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is
Come
you
on,
get
please
the
just block for me
completion.
here,
Bad
guys.
news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
I got to keep it on this guy.
1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead.
Oh, fuck. All right, let's run the play. Let's go.
Receiver going for the edge on the jet
Yeah,
sweep.
quick game. Be a good
And to
idea.
the end zone
I'm
he
dropping
goes.
back way too much. You're right.
Touchdown, Rutgers.
Get the ball out of my hands quicker.
Oh,
Run the ball.
Mo has changed sidelines.
You can stop them on D one more time. We got a shot here, guys. We got to go for 2, huh?
The defense needs
Yep.
to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Oh, it's a different playbook I was thinking about. That's why I couldn't find that play. All right. Let's go to my favorite base play. Let's go. Fuck, man. Come on, dude. I just made one audible.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
It's not the way this game was supposed to be. It's way more stressful than I expected. I don't like this concept. It's not really giving me a good chance to win this one. I hate calling a timeout, but that was bad. I had something I remember seeing in a formation that I liked. I think it was in here.
Waste no time getting the timeout call.
Yeah, I'll work with this one.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal.
Damn, hit him.
He'll set up to throw. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder the analytics world and all that stuff.
That was the cover 2 and the man answer on the right-hand side.
They were listening to that card.
On the move from
Left hand would have been versus Middlefield close in quarters.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of
Why are you standing up there, bro? Come on.
One of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Here on 2nd down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Having 3 love-ups, that's a bad thing. Having freaking 3 shows, that's what I do.
Gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
Well, you guys haven't had a turnover all day or nothing. Give me something here, please.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line.
It's a hard deal. I got to play 3 and I got to play the run.
All kinds of success. Now we're getting later in the game. We got to make sure we get some stops, get the ball back to our offense.
They'll try the run. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last
Come on, computer. Fuck, you was right there. Where you going, 22? I thought to click you down to go get that son of a mother. Look at this dumbass, yo. Where you going, bro? I'm like, yo, I was just about to click R3 down to say, go get him. He's obviously, when he started running like this, I was like, go get him. You got no work. Where are you running to, 22? Hit. He was off the field right there, boys. That's the fucking game right now, man. Damn. I can't be cursing. My kids could be watching. Oh, Lord of mercy. Oh, you off.
These are those chances where you get those chase down.
Play under to this. Just getting some faces, man. It's the worst, man. We had that. We were out. We were off the field right there. This freaking computer just runs nowhere.
This Nevada offense really has it going.
Let this thing go down.
Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
An aggressive robber front here. I'm pretty much up in here.
Positive plays, positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Get the freak out of here. Give me a holding. These guys are playing like the Georgia, man.
Power football with the run.
Unbelievable.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Ready
Need
to
that safety
fire from
down
the
lower,
pistol.
boys. I need that cover 3. This is why I should have been in a different defense, probably.
The give to the
We'll go
back.
trips. I know they're going to come out
And
some
a
weird
decent
front.
gain
Let's
there
just go with
before the
this
defense
right
makes
here.
the stop.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play
This is the
offensively.
worst.
Let's make sure
The
our
game is
best
over
players
because of
are
that.
touching the football here.
Son of a bitch. This is the thing. Cover 3, guys, just so you know. We got match principles, but the corner doesn't play match on the backside. He doesn't play man. So he plays effing zone. This is my seam flat defender or my, yeah, he's not buzzing out because I didn't tell him to. So I was concerned about all this crap over here, 4x1, making sure I play this stuff out correctly. And this doesn't play correctly. This, basically, 4x1, I'm trying to say is this 4x1 and also 3x1 if 2 doesn't go out. All the matches in skinny are great over here, but on the backside, we're playing zone. So you have to put this guy into man coverage, which sucked before the patch. I don't know if it would have worked here, but for him to back up and let that happen and him just to run a speed out to win the game, that's the worst. That's the first time I ever lost to a bad computer team.
But he's got enough to move the sticks. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality.
That's
here
horrible,
as they
man.
are
I can't believe I
ready to
did that
step
on
into
stream,
victory
too.
formation.
Not happy.
You know, there's no real reason to
Computer played their ass off, though. I've played freaking half awake playing against the computer, and they would do the dumbest stuff ever. In this game, everything they did was like I was playing a user. As a matter of fact, this is probably better than playing a user. I know first half I did make a lot of mistakes, but jeez, there was no chance for me to come back in this game. Missed the throw and the 2-point conversion. Why does it say 23 to 20? Whatever, bro. Freaking stupid stats, so messed up.
Been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright. That sucks. And I gotta play another computer game. That's the one thing about these leagues. I don't like the idea of having to have... They should have more people in the league, man. I don't want to play computer games. To be honest with you, at this point, I want to play users. I don't want to play computer games, so I gotta play another computer game next week against another crappy whatever team. Doesn't matter. All right, well, the good thing is we got some new information on the game. Watch the beginning of the stream, second part of the stream. User who knows all my calls. That's basically what it is. It's a user there who knows all my calls, right? They know exactly what the call is, so they come on the perfect play. I don't want to have to sit there. When you're on the road, you can't really audible. You know what I mean? So, all right, I'm going to go and grab some food. We'll be back later on tonight. I definitely got to get my offensive playbook down so it's more smooth. That was my goal for today before they dropped the patch on me. And then I'll come back and look a lot cleaner. Like I said, I don't want to lose on offense, and I still feel like I lost that game on offense more than defense. So we got to end that today. All right? Talk to y'all later, man. If you have any questions, make sure you leave any comments, whatever. You know how to communicate with me if you know where I'm at. Talk to you later. Peace.